For a Sigma male, flirting and dating is often much different than it is for the more emotionally expressive types. This doesn't mean they are naturally disinterested in dating. It just means the process and their personal desires are often a bit different. Many women are interested in dating a Sigma male because he has a veil of mystery around him, and mystery always seems intriguing. They are quiet and serious, and such a guy doesn't say much, but when he speaks, he blows your mind. There are some people out there saying that Sigma males are not interested in dating and can be someone who wants to be a lone wolf. But that is not always the case. There are plenty of them who do want to find a romantic partner and who care about being in an important relationship. This simply comes from the fact that most of them are naturally very independent people who aren't often willing to jump into something if it doesn't provide them with value. Sigma male flirting. When it comes to flirting, Sigma does often try to impress the person they are interested in. They do a lot of research on someone when they are truly interested and search for different pieces of information about them. They want to know who this person is completely and will spend a lot of time and energy looking into them. This is when the Sigma truly interested in someone and can likely see themselves building a real connection with them, asking a lot of questions and really diving into who the person is often a sign of flirting and serious interest for him. Sigma males are often more direct people, and so most of the time they avoid being too subtle. They often make their intentions clear with someone and will express their interest. They don't waste time and energy investing in someone they cannot see a real future with, which is why learning about this person is their strongest form of flirting. Once they know that they could truly see themselves with this individual, the Sigma will be more than capable of making advances and letting them know they would like to date them. They aren't often afraid of being direct and to the point when it comes to their interest in someone. They can sometimes play the games of being subtle if they feel like it is necessary. And when they do this, they often just try to show themselves as impressive and flaunt their positive traits to this person in a way that isn't too over the top or obnoxious. Instead, they just put themselves in situations where they can prove their skills and intelligence. Sigma male in a relationship. When it comes to relationships, Sigma male is extremely loyal and wants this in return as well. Loyalty and honesty are the most important qualities he searches for when they are ready to commit to someone. They need to be sure that they aren't going to be with someone who is lying to them or hiding important pieces of information. This is vital because they want to be able to work together as a team and without straightforward sincerity. They know this won't work in the efficient way they are hoping for and needing. He wants to be direct and completely honest with their partner, especially about the important details which need to be shared. When it comes to commitment, Sigma male is more than capable of taking this seriously, which is why they don't jump into things without being sure. When they really do commit themselves to someone, they have spent a lot of time and research into this decision, and so they are more comfortable with the relationship and ready to make things last. They are someone who will be extremely loyal and will stand by their partner through the hard times. They are willing to move on from mistakes, so long as they have honest and trust in their relationship. They will be there for this person and show their affections by helping them to reach their goals. When Sigma male invests energy into helping their partner grow and achieve their important goals in life, this shows that they care deeply for them. They will go out of their way to ensure that their partner is the best version of themselves that they can be, always being someone that they can fall back on when needed. When it comes to their emotions, it is true that they aren't naturally inclined to share them verbally. They usually try to think through these feelings. For example, when their partner is upset, Sigma tries to solve the problems. They are truly listening when this person is upset, but for him, the way to make it better isn't by being emotional with them. Instead, it is by solving their problems and making the negative things go away. They are problem solvers who need a lot of space and time to themselves, but when they care for someone, they will do just about anything for them. Sigma male casual dating. When it comes to casual dating, he often becomes deeply exhausted from these types of interactions. Spending time dating someone without the intent of making something real out of this is rarely that rewarding for the Sigma. They prefer to be on their own most of the time, and so forced social interactions really aren't of interest to them. When he does entertain the idea of casual dating, they find themselves needing a lot of time to recuperate from this emotional and mental exhaustion. They prefer to interact with people with who they actually see a future connection, and don't really like wasting their time. Sigma males value efficiency and honesty, and so anything which feels insincere is going to be frustrating for them. Casual dating often feels like a pointless encounter, since it rarely leads to anything which they can see lasting or being valuable to them in the long term. These types of things really just aren't efficient and cause them to expend more energy than they really want to invest in something that won't be useful to them in a positive or logical manner. What attracts the Sigma male? Someone who is honest and straightforward is often rather appealing to the Sigma, since it means they don't have to deal with someone who isn't trustworthy. They are drawn to a direct person who is capable of being sincere with them. A person who is confident in themselves and their abilities is often deeply appealing to him. Confidence is certainly an attractive quality for Sigma, as well as someone who is capable of being alone and giving them space when need be. A person who can get things done without constantly needing to depend on everyone around them is likely to be deeply intriguing to a Sigma. Someone who is capable of keeping up with them when it comes to conversation is certainly attractive. They want to be around people who can actually bring something to the discussion and even challenge the Sigma in some ways. They are used to people who really cannot follow along with their in-depth and complex topics, and so if someone is actually capable of challenging them and making them really think, they are going to be very attracted to this. Sigma males are attracted to people who can share their interests with them and get into truly interesting conversations about these passions. Because they are so quiet, they often seem mysterious. And of course, that makes them an interesting challenge for ladies. Everyone else is vaguely confused by them. All of these guys are nice guys in their own way. Don't be surprised if this man doesn't impress people right away because they are not big talkers. Sigma male is a man who has no intention of blending in or being dominant in crowds, and don't be surprised by the small number of friends on his social media profiles. He could love a woman more than anything, but he still won't want to spend all of his free time with her, which might give her a hard time, but keep in mind that he will never expect her to drop everything for him either. Sigma males want women who value true love. He is a man who won't leave you hanging regardless of whether you call him in the night since you have a punctured tire, a family crisis, or need an advance. This is related to dating online too. They live their own lives inside their heads and consistently take a shot at personal development. Even though they have the ability to attract women, the truth is that Sigma men take their love life very seriously and are not into modern dating practices. Sigma males are very adaptable but don't always use that skill. They are speedy students and constantly inquisitive about their general surroundings.